it's time for the 10th Annual International Hopscotch Championship!
This is Mike Rofel welcoming you to the 10th Annual International Hopscotch Grand Championship here in the heart of the sunny neighborhood of Sunnyhood. My co-host for today's big match is Mr. Revoice. I'm sure our regular viewers all know Revoice's voice. He's too ugly for us to show you his face on television. So, in the interest of public safety, the studio staff will kindly be placing stats, graphics, and replays in front of him to cover his ugly mug and shield you viewers.
Thanks, Mike. Yes, that's right, viewers. When we cut to a shot of the commentary box, remember that gorgeous body beneath those pictures will be mine. And you don't have to worry about Mike, everyone. He's used to it. Why, you take your sister.
Big crowd here today. Looks like a full house. I bet the staff in the ticket booths are working very hard.
Yes, Mike, just perusing the sales figures on my personal screen here. It says the ticket office has sold 90,000 seats for this event, and watching those faces coming in, I would have to say we have a really excited crowd today. About as excited as a fox who's just found the keys to the hen house.
You can say that again.
Now, I'm sure the people listening heard me, and if they were out getting snacks or a beer, they probably weren't that interested.
Huh?
And if they were, I'm sure they'd probably record this so they can listen to it again on replay.
Good point, Ree. And for those who haven't started it yet, now is a good time to hit that record button. You'll want to replay this presentation time and time again. Ree, you're better at looking at people than being seen by them, especially with that court-ordered paper bag you have to wear in public nowadays. So, what would you say the ratio of people out there currently is?
At a guess, I would say 75,000 people to 100,000 seats. A 75 to 100 or 7.5 to 10 ratio. In other words, 75% of the...
I should have been clear. What I should have asked was, what do you think the breakdown of ages in our crowd is?
The breakdown, Mike? Well, at this stage, it looks like there's 50-50 kids to adults, with 50-50 males to females, 50-50 locals to visitors, and 50-50 standing compared to seated, or as the kids across the track would say, 50-50. But I expect that will change as more and more of the people coming into the stadium find their seats.
That's great, Ray.
Although during the match, we may see a great number of people standing when they cheer. In fact, it might get as high as 100% standing.
Thanks for that, Ray.
Yeah, but if they get a Mexican wave going, it's going to be some people up and some down, and then some different ones standing and the others sitting. I would hate to have to estimate the ratio then.
Thanks for that, Ray. Soon we are going to cross to the gorgeous Betty Pantsbulge, who will be interviewing the players right there in their dressing rooms. She'll be giving us an up-close and personal get-down and boogie with some of the biggest names in hopscotch. Right now, though, Guy on the spot is going to tell us a little about our referee and the conditions down there on the pitch. Welcome, Guy.
And a big hello to the viewers at home today. Sorry you couldn't make it here to the game. There's nothing like a good feel, and being here with a live feeling is like having the best feeling of all. Let me introduce you to our referee for the day, Rattles Reinhardt. Hello, Rattle.
Hi, Guy.
Do you have any tips for today's big match? Any idea who might win?
Well, personally, I like Husky Eagle. He's got a very good chance. He's 250 kilos or 551 pounds in the old measure, skeleton, muscle coat, and thick, wobbly coat of white, fatty flesh. And, yeah, sure can't eat that, boy, as he and his manager showed me at a fancy all-you-can-scoff-down restaurant last night. The owners even had to bring in extra food to keep the other diners happy. If I were one of the smaller plumber contestants, officials, or even spectators, I'd watch my back and legs and arms and any other easy-to-reach part of the human body.
What about Susie Squat and Spring? How do you rate her chances?
Although I've seen them all play, I've never met any of the other players, but I doubt any of them could out-eat Husky. He's such a great person, too. He's invited me and my family to spend a couple of weeks in his summer house, all expenses paid. How nice is that? I don't even know if the other players have summer houses.
Now, Rattles, as a referee, you have to keep an unbiased opinion of the players. By the
Don't
sound
you worry
of it,
about that, Guy. I'm as fair as they come. There will be no favoritism in the match. The best man
or
woman will win. Just because Husky's to be the best man at my wedding has absolutely no bearing on the situation. You should see the car he's thinking about buying me.
Right, thanks, Rattles. Well, there you have it, folks. The promise of a fair game straight from the ref's mouth. Who is going to win today? My guess is as good as yours. Back to you, Mike.
Thanks, Guy, but I don't really think your guess will be as good as mine.
I agree there. I don't think his guess will be as good as yours, Mike. He's decided who will win based on experience and personal opinion and judgment. He's made a decision as to who is the better player, while as far as you go, you're having to make up your mind on who will win by actually guessing, like trying to predict the number on a roll of dice. Therefore, your guess will be better as far as guesses go. A much more guessy type guess. Thus making a guess which is better than hit.
Looking over the players' records and statistics, I would say they are pretty evenly matched. We've got Basher O'Brien, Ireland's national champion for 2 years running, and he's certainly proven himself in this country during the matches leading up to this one. There's Susie Squattenspring, the former gymnastics champion who won an Olympic medal in one of the floor exercises, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was the ribbon one. She messed up on the others, but came good on the ribbon. She has powerful thighs, that girl. I sure wouldn't want to get my hand caught in one of her famous scissor squeezes.
No siree, Bob.
Hairs, maybe. That wouldn't be so bad.
There's Step Stevenson, the legendary tap dancer. He has as good a chance as anyone. His recovering from a broken ankle last winter was nothing short of miraculous.
A real inspiration to sports people all over the world. No wheelchair for him. He spent several weeks learning to walk on his hands. But that came to an abrupt end after an unfortunate accident while visiting the men's room. After that, he went straight into crutches and hobbled around on them until the ankle healed naturally in the same time it usually takes.
There's also Husky Hugo, as our referee mentioned. He's in with a good chance by the sound of things.
There was some controversy concerning some of his play last year. Hang on, I'm just getting a message here from the producers. Yep.
We're now going to take you to Guy on the spot, who's accosted the groundskeeper down on the pitch. What are the conditions like down there, Guy?
I've just been talking to Graham about the conditions on the pitch here. He's a gentleman in charge of ensuring the grounds down here are kept in top shape throughout the year. Graham, can you give us a few words on what sort of condition the pitch is in and how it might affect today's game?
It's just... oh, is this thing on?
Yes, go ahead.
Everyone listening to me?
No need to be shy.
Well, it's like this, you see. The, pitch is flat like a concrete slab. Sorta like a driveway or road of the same material, except, of course, there's no cars. It's, flat. Oh, I already said that. There's a few hairline cracks.
Cracks, did you say? How much of a bearing do you think that will have on the player's performance? Any chance of accidents greater than normal?
It could be, I guess.
Wow!
But they are really small. I don't think you would notice them unless you were really looking for them. It's not as if anyone is going to fall down.
Wow! Did you hear that, Mike? Falls and cracks. Sounds like the players are in for a rough time today.
It's gonna make
I
any
sure
difference.
hope we don't lose any of our players down an unexpected chasm in the footpath.
That's just a slab of
Earthquake
concrete.
in the middle of the game would cut right through where the players are, putting life and limb
just
at
airline
risk. Have you made sure your professional indemnity insurance policy is up to date, Graham?
I don't think it...
Okay, well, Graham's going off to check his insurance policy. If any accidents happen through negligence on behalf of the groundskeeper, Graham's going to be looking for a new job after apologizing to the players' families, and the viewers for a very long time. So the pitch conditions are such that we're in for the most exciting match. And although I can see a bit of a breeze fluttering the flags at the top of the arena, the conditions are calm down here on the ground. Back to you, Mike.
Thanks, Guy. So, viewers, it looks like perfect conditions for the players here at the moment. The Weather Bureau is, however, predicting medium-strength winds later on in the day. But as to how they affect play, we won't know until they arrive. Ree, I believe you have some last-minute news for us.
I certainly have, Mike.
Well, what is it, Ree?
Huh?
What's the news? What were you on the phone about?
Oh, we're not having the Oysters Rockefeller for lunch. Budget restrictions, they say.
Well, viewers, looks like we will have to bring that news to you later, because right now, I'm getting word that Betty Pantsfulge is in the change room with a couple of players. Betty, how do things look down there?
Oh, so nice to hear your voice again, Mike.
Ree here too, Betty.
Long time no hear, Ree voice. Maybe I should have tattooed my phone number to your...
Betty, our reviewers are eager to hear from you right now, and I believe you're with some of our great players right now in the ladies' dressing room.
I certainly am with a few of our great players here in the men's dressing room. And, yeah, some of them do look good down there, Mike. Basher, how's your training for today's big match been shaping up?
really good, Betty. Been throwing stones at night.
Practicing your accuracy?
Huh?
Getting your aim right?
Glass makes pretty sounds. I like the siren.
What about strategy? I hear you and your coach have been hitting the books pretty hard.
No hit books. Naughty Basha. Read books. Do counting. 1 drum, 2 shoes,
Has that
3
been heavy
beads.
going, Basher? Is it keeping you away from your bed at night?
Basha like bedtime story.
I see you're rather well built. Possibly I could help you with some of your training. I could hold your muscles for you while
That was Betty Pantsfulge down on the floor with, getting down with. It's time for a commercial break, folks. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.